Hell yeah, guys, it is Sunday Fun Day. What do we got going on today? Well, I'm just going to show you where Sean left off. Now, Sean only gets 8 hours a week on my model A, and I'm starting to think I need to bump his time up on it, or I'm never going to get her done, but we're close. We're close. So we're fitting the deck lid now. You can see it's fitting really nice. Look at the lines there. Nice gap there. Nice gap there. You know, seems to be decent along there. The bottom seems pretty nice. So the car looks like, maybe in the photos here, it looks like it's got a lot of filler on it. It doesn't. Like I said, he has skim coated everything and then he's knocking it down like you see here. This was a brand new deck lid from Brookville, $1,000. But still, could you have gotten away and sanded it and painted it? Hell yeah, you could have. But if you're looking for absolutely dead straight perfection, we all know you skim coat vehicles. This is what you do. You skim coat it, you knock it down. Most of it lands back on the ground, waste of money, but that's just the way it is. So I'm happy. So we are going to be in primer next week at the end of the week. And while we're on that topic, there will be no Sunday Fun Day next week. I'm sorry guys, there's no Sunday Fun Day. This guy's going away. It's a long weekend. The Vax Pass is lifted. Hell yeah! I'm going away. I'm going away. I need to get a break. I need to get out of this shop for a while. I can't take it anymore. There's so much going on. Sometimes you just need to have a break. So there'll be no Sunday Fun Day, but we'll see how much we can get done today on the car. So today's focused on the Model A, really. Not so much Terry's car. We're waiting on a few things for Terry's car. But we'll show you what's going on. But anyway, so there you go. Model A is almost pretty damn close to being roughed in. Remember, the doors are already in primer. All the interior parts are in primer. The cowl's in primer. It's just the body here, you see. So I'm happy with that. Let's get the hell out of here. Let's get out of here and see what is going on. There's the doors right there, actually. So much stuff around here. Yeah, right? Look at that floor pan. Wait till you see what's coming in for that. And anyway, that's a different time. Okay, there's all Terry's drums. Machined, painted. There's one of the backing plates. I don't know what the other one is, but it'll be around here somewhere. There's his little shock mount. It's all cleaned up, painted. Because we're getting ready to put the, finish off the suspension on that. But, look at here. So y'all know, you saw my frame painted a few weeks back. It's all painted. But look what we got going on today. We are going to be putting together the front suspension. Or at least I think I'm going to be putting it together. Went to the chrome shop yesterday, picked up my split wishbones, all my steering linkage. Axel I bought out of Speedway. I didn't chrome plate the backing plates. Some of you might say, why wouldn't you do that? A lot of people do. I wanted to break it up a bit. Sometimes I think when you chrome every single thing in the front of a car like this, it's gorgeous, don't get me wrong. It's absolutely beautiful, but I like to break it up with a little bit of black parts. It's like my tie rod ends. You can get those in chrome. I left them black. Just little accents here and there, okay? That's what I kind of did. But there's still a lot of chrome on here. A lot of chrome under the front of this car. It'll look good. Or at least we hope it will. We'll find out at the end of the day, right, folks? If I remember how it goes together. Well, that's what's going on. So we're going to be working on that today. And yes, carried away, still up on the hoist. Been dragging parts out for her, actually. I've been putting them under the bench here so I can get ready. I've been putting them under here, got all the brake stuff under there. There's the fan that's been chromed, the alternator bracket I had chromed, all that kind of stuff, because you can't buy these fans chromed. Here's the guards. Here's your rear guards if you're out there watching, Terry, for your 56 bumper. Those are all re-chromed. I don't have the bumper sitting out here, it'd be too big, but your bumper looks just as good as that. Look at, or I should say your bumpers. Because both bumpers have been done. The only thing on Carried Away that I haven't re-chromed right now is the grille and the taillights. That's it. Everything's done. All the headlights, all the side trim, everything. Pete's pick and file. He's working on the stainless. Thank you, Pete. Thank you, Jeff, for picking it up. Speaking of Jeff, another Jeff I knew from way back in the Graffiti Car Club days that remembers this car. He stopped by. He's got a little Falcon he wants us to work on. But he brought us some really cool stuff. Take a look at this. He brought me the original patch off the jackets. This was our patch back in the day, Graffiti Car Club. There was our decals. Whoops, I can't pick it up. That's what happens when you chew your nails. Can't pick that up. There was our membership card. And then we had, you know, every year we'd have car shows, we'd have these cool plaques. Every year you'd do a different plaque, right? And that was in 87 there, and what's this one? This was 86. Really weird. Jeff brought this plaque in, I'm glad he did. I kind of think, it's not Terry's car, but it is a 53 Chevy, because it's got the 53 Chevy chrome. It's got the Packard taillights. It kind of resembles his car. Really cool. Plymouth in the background there. Really, really cool. Anyway, thank you, Jeff, for that stuff. We're going to find somewhere in the shop to put it. I got to get the shop cleaned up. The shop's a mess right now. Shit everywhere. You know, so I'm trying. But, so besides that, that's about it. Like I say, nothing's changed here on Terry's frames. Nothing changed. It's just sitting here. I'm going to get it in the shop. Hopefully maybe this week before I go away. I'd like to finish running all the brake. I'd like to put the brake lines back on it, get the shocks on it, all that kind of stuff, right? But there she be. So, with that being said, it's a beautiful sunny day, as you can tell when I just walked out the door. But of course they're calling for thunderstorms later today. We've gone from this whole week, Tuesday, I think it was, no, or was it Thursday? Thursday was 21, Wednesday was 16, Monday was like 7 or 8 with rain and hail. Then yesterday was rain and hail, then sun. The weather's just completely, pardon the language, fucked up. Thank God I got a garage. But anyway, okay, so we're not going to be doing too much to Terry's car today. We will get back on it though, don't worry. I will get her done. But let's play with the Model A today. I got to have a little bit of me time. You know, I'm trying to get 2 of these built at the same time. And really, if you think about it, this is a race against myself. And Terry's, you know, my car is almost done for bodywork. Then Terry's is going over there next. Terry's frame's together. I'm going to see if I can get my frame together today. So we're both there. We're both neck and neck. God, crazy. Okay, well, enough talk. And I'm going to dig out some pictures. Because I can't remember exactly what's what. Can you believe that? Here we go. Okay guys, I want to show you this. So, not that I'm some expert, but when you're putting, now my wishbones are original wishbones that someone had split. I did not split these. If you remember this car, it had a flatty in it. Someone had split the wishbones old school. So these are not reproduction. The axle is reproduction, okay? So I just had these chromed. So when you're putting this together, your kick up on your wishbones going to the top of the axle, okay? That makes sense. Now, when you go to put, so this side's all together. Well, I've left it loose. I leave everything loose. I never put something together and tighten it right up. I don't do that. I get everything just snug. So, you know, so it's still a little movable. I just get everything snug. Then you tighten up at the end. Plus, you should have all the weight to the vehicle on things when you tighten it. Just my opinion. Okay, so again, here we go. You can see what I'm talking about here. So it's got a kick up. So that's going to go on this side. Oh, it's hard to film this and do this. It's going to go. So that kick up's going to go like so. Slip in here. When this slips down in, this is going to be for your spring later on. You'll see. These are going to face kind of inward. So like this. See how the curve inward? Because your spring's going to attach to there with your shackles, okay? So you're going to slip this down in there. I always like to put some lubricant on there, okay? You can see, this is the main thing I want to see. It's got a cutout for a keyway. Now, if you didn't put the keyway in, it's not going to be the end of the world. But the reason that keyway's there is that when this comes through here, it then goes through your axle, comes out here, which is your shock mount perch, whatever you want to call it. It's going to go like this because your shock mount's here. Again, you can see, if I flip this around, it's cut out for the keyway. So when the 2 of these made up, going through like so, this could turn. Now you could hold it really tight, have a buddy hold it, whatever, suck the nut up, and away you go. But the reason I'm just pointing this out, put the keyway in. Because there's a chance that sucker loosens off even though you're using 9-lock nuts. If it does loosen off, you know, it's got a better chance of turning. With the keyway, it can't turn. Okay, so I'm just pointing that out to you. I might be missing something. I know sometimes when I do these videos, these how-tos, people are like, you didn't say this, you didn't say that. Well, I'm not here to teach you guys. I'm just here showing you what I'm doing. I don't know. Maybe I did miss something here, but from telling you guys something, I'm just showing you what I'm doing today. That's it. So, anyway, I'm going to continue on and get this other side on here. Very happy. These, again, I bought. There's my original ones right there. I'm keep everything. I'm not getting rid of any of this stuff because you never know. I might build something else again one day. So I keep it all. I can, something like this, I like to hang on to it. I can throw a rat rod together, right? Whatever I want to do. But so these I bought. These came out of, did I get these from Speedway or SoCal? I believe I got this stuff out of Speedway. I think this was Speedway. The axle I got locally. Hot Rods and Classics had it in stock, and apparently this is a Speedway axle. So beautiful. Very happy. I went with the solid axle. I could have went with the axle with the holes in it chromed. I wanted to keep it more old school. I'm not saying they didn't have drilled axles in the day, but I really honestly think when they started dropping axles, this is where they went first. And then they started drilling them out later on in life. So I'm going for where they were first. And plus, I don't want to get in there and have to clean all them fucking holes out either. Okay, so let's keep going. Okay, so I got the other Wishbone on, and then I put my spring on. Now I left the spring black. You can buy a chrome spring. I didn't buy a chrome spring, and I'll tell you why. You can almost even see it here. I don't know if you can see that. There's a little bit of an orange tinge there. You know, you paint all this stuff, and you take it apart. You take the pin out. You take it apart. You paint it. You put it together. You know, it's still over. The spring is moving over time. It fluxes, the chrome just cracks, in my opinion. It gets rusty, and then you got a rusty chrome spring. Whereas I went with the black spring because I like the fact that I can touch it up. I can just touch it up and away I go. And not only that, to be honest with you, you'll see when I get this together, all you really see on the spring is just the ends when it's done anyway, because it tucks up inside your cross member. So what's the point in me having a chrome spring that's hidden? And again, for me, I'm after some contrast here. So there's my black spring in there. You can see, like I say, my backing plates have got the nice polish there, but then they're black. You know, it'll give it a little contrast, what's going on. So we are coming along nicely here today. I'm happy. So we'll continue on and see where we can go from here. All right. So I've got it lifted up in there. And on the spring, there's obviously a center point that comes through here, and then on your bottom bracket there's a center point underneath here, and you just lock it on there and away you go. Again, I've just snugged it. So my next step here is I got to deal with getting my tie rod ends and my wishbones and bringing those up and hooking them up. It's looking pretty good. I'm getting pretty stoked here how it's turning out. Wow. Very nice. Okay, got my tie rod ends on. Again, just loose. You know, I didn't tighten them with the impact or nothing like that. Just kept everything so it's snug, so it's not going to fall apart. Put my band clamps around my springs. Had them off because they're stainless, and I wanted to paint the spring, obviously. Went with a chrome tie rod end. So there we go. So now, I imagine the next step is some spindles and kingpins. That's where we're going to go next. We're running out of stuff. That's a good sign. It's a good sign. Man, she sure looks pretty, don't she, guys? Look at that. Yep. Like they say, if it don't go, chrome it. Whether this car will go or not, I have no idea. It should go. Nice little 67 327, factory 275 horse, but we're boring it 30 over. 4 deuces. Comp Extreme Energy Cam 274. This sucker should have easily 350 to 375 horse when we're done, which is a lot for a car that weighs fuck all. Alright, let's get on to this some more. Okay guys, I got a bunch of little parts and pieces I'm going to be painting now, so there's no point in me filming that. But, so I got all my spindles on, everything in place, New kingpins. There we go. How's that looking to you guys? Very happy with it. Very happy. Looks beautiful, I think. So my next step, I said I got a few pieces to paint. I got to put my steering linkage across here. Get that all hooked up. Brakes are in, because I really never took them off. They were already new, as you can see. Look at the meat on them pads. 4041 Ford. It's alright, we're keeping her. We're not putting disc brakes on it. I got the Buick fin drums. So I can literally put those suckers on if I wanted to. And she's a roller in the front, but I'll leave them off for now. Front shocks I'm still waiting on. My front shocks, there's nothing wrong with them, but they're kind of rusty, and one of them's hammered. One of them's like got a big dent in it. So, and they're chrome. They're a SoCal shock. So I ordered some new ones. So that's kind of it. That's my chrome. I'm happy with that. Very happy. I really honestly think, if you see what I'm talking about, had this been all chrome back here, I think it just would have been too much. And not only that, look at all the nooks and crannies and everything. God, I don't want to get in there and clean that shit. Holy man. And the spring, you can see what I mean about the spring. The car's not even under load yet, so once it's down under load, you're not even going to see this much of the spring. So you're just seeing the ends here, which is absolutely perfect. So we'll finish off the front here. Not today, but like I said, I got some parts to paint. I can get my master cylinder bolted up right in there, and I can plumb all my front brake lines. And then after I get all this, it'll be onto the diff. So I think, if everything goes as planned, because like I say, I am going away next weekend, the end of April I should have a rolling frame. I'm hoping. So that'll be very cool. Rolling frame, all the brakes plumbed, all the steering hooked up. That's good. That's good. I'm a little behind. I wanted to have it on the road for June. Obviously, that's not going to happen. I'll probably have the body painted by the end of May and probably have the body on it by June. And then I'll have to, all throughout June, try and get it running and stuff like that and see where we're at. My main focus is Terry's car, the custom. Like I said, today I just wanted to have a day to play with my own stuff. I've been working on Terry's car quite a bit, and I just wanted to take a break from it for one weekend and just do my own stuff. But we'll get right back on that car really quick here. I'm going to try and get the frame slipped underneath it real quick. A lot of people would leave the frame off and do the body work while the frame's off, but I'm limited for space. So I need to put the car on the frame, because right now it's taking up 2 spots. So I need to get on the frame, so it's only taking up 1 spot. And then it's just easier to roll it around too. And Sean will just drape the whole car with paper underneath, so nothing gets on the frame, no overspray. So it's all going to be okay. Anyway, hey, thanks for watching. Big hell yeah. What was I going to tell you? I had something I was going to tell you guys. Now I completely forgot. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. I can't remember what I was going to say. But thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. We'll see you next time at Old Time. And watching me during this week. I still will be here working this week. So I'll show you some videos of the bug we'll be getting put together and shit like that. You know what I mean? Okay, bye now.